Hey everybody, Dennis Tooley here with the MS Warriors Way podcast and MS or Multiple Sclerosis Television. Um, Today is typically we would set aside as Motivational Monday, but this particular Motivational Monday falls on Memorial Day. And I wanted to take just a couple of moments to spend some time talking about why we celebrate Memorial Day. There have been so many people across the history of the United States who have given of themselves to join our military. Now, there were times when it was compulsory. I don't know. Well, sometimes my words don't come out like I want them to, but there are times where we have had in our past where it wasn't voluntary. But for the most part, our military is a voluntary service. And when you think about the men and the women who have joined our military to serve and protect our country, that sacrifice they make just by joining and giving of their time is a huge sacrifice. But today in particular, we pause to remember those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. Some gave, but some gave all. And that's the thing that we need to pause and remember, that there are people who have lost their lives fighting to protect our freedoms. And particularly during this time where I hear so many people complain about things that they feel like they're not given all of their freedoms, they're not given all of their liberties, and they have their rights. I want us to slow down just a moment and to think about what sacrifices have truly been made. And when we don't necessarily get what we want, and we want to claim that as a right, I don't know how big of a sacrifice that really is. And if you have to walk into a place and put on a mask because everybody says right now it's important, you have to wear a mask if you're going to come into this business. Are you really suffering if you have to do that? I don't think that's much of a sacrifice. But I've been raised in a family with a very strong sentiment and appreciation and admiration for those who serve in our military. My dad comes from a little small family of 11 boys and 4 girls. And my dad was the only one out of his siblings that didn't serve in the military, not because he didn't want to. My dad was born legally blind. He has one eye that never developed, and so they have guidelines and rules that you have to be able to see the enemy in order to shoot him. So they didn't let my dad into the military. But truly, during my life, I have watched my aunts and uncles who all served in one capacity or another, in one branch or another in the military. I have seen the sacrifices they have made in doing their part to protect our freedoms. And when I sit and listen to them talk about the things they did and the things that they had to endure during times like the Vietnam conflict, my heart is grateful for what they did and what they taught me about what it means to serve and to do it with such dedication and commitment. So today, yes, this is Motivational Monday, but the thing that I want us to focus on that should motivate us all is the level of commitment that those who joined our military to serve our country, who gave the ultimate sacrifice of their life, that commitment should motivate all of us to be committed to become better each day of our lives. We should be committed to encouraging one another. Just taking a look at the commitment that was given to pay the ultimate sacrifice. Part of the reason we celebrate Memorial Day is to remember those who gave that sacrifice. We should be inspired and motivated by that commitment, and then make that same type of commitment, maybe not the same level of commitment, but the same type of commitment that says, I'm going to do everything I can to encourage those around me. I'm going to do everything I can to lift up others around me. And if we take that approach and we are challenged by Memorial Day to go to a whole new level of commitment in how we react and respond to those around us, and we are committed to encouraging and lifting each other up, do you think we can make a change? Do you think we can make an improvement in the lives of those around us and in our own life? I believe so. So yes, today is Memorial Day. Let's not forget why we celebrate Memorial Day, but ultimately, let's be challenged and motivated and encouraged to grab a hold of that level of commitment and be committed to helping and encouraging and motivating those around us. If we'll do that, we can make a change, and we can do it the MS Warriors way.